You're a hamster wheel. You will never stop running. You will never stop running. That's just like you're going to be doing this in the little wheel and it's going to be squeak, 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 and you're just going to get exhausted. Do you ever feel like your energy is just constantly being drained? Like there's a draw on your battery? Like no matter what you put in your body, no matter what you do, no matter what routines you adopt, that there's always something kind of weighing you down or pressing on your shoulders or just sucking your energy from your body? I'm going to share with you the number one reason why you feel drained all of the time. And number one reason is that you've got a running to-do list. So when I say running to-do list, I mean you've always got this list of things going. You know, you can put business stuff on there, you can put home stuff on there, you know, you can put organize your kitchen, you can put organize your closet, you can put reach out to those like 50 email things you want to do with your email campaign. You can put all the stuff on there like, oh, contact so-and-so about blah, blah, blah. It's just, whether it's home life, business, personal, everything. If you have a running to-do list all of the time, you've got all of those things weighing on your mind every single day. And I compare this to, you know, on your phone, when you feel like your battery is going dead all the time, and then you look and you have maybe like 28 windows open of programs or internet searches and everything's open and running all the time. That's your to-do list. That is all the undone things that are sitting there draining your battery on a daily basis, and you don't even realize it's happening. Here's how to fix it. When you create a list, create it for just a day. One day. Make your list the night before and just create a daily task. If you can only do one task in the day, only put one thing on your list and complete it to its entirety. That is it. Give yourself a specific time frame to do it. If you're not sure how much time you will need to do it, just give yourself all the time that you have to do it. And do nothing else but that one thing. This is very important. The one thing. Because this running to-do list, not good. You're a hamster wheel. You will never stop running. You will never stop running. That's why it's a running to-do list, because you're just like, you're going to be doing this in the little wheel and it's going to be squeak, 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 and you're just going to get exhausted, and you'll never get anywhere. So when you scrap that and you give yourself just the one thing at a time. Because it's okay to have a list of things that you need to do in one day, as long as you are focusing on the one thing at a time. You've got your one thing. And if you've got one thing that is really big, it's a really big one thing, break it down into smaller chunks. And this is crucial, and I'll tell you why. When you break it down into smaller things, you get to complete more things. And it's upon the completion of each of those things that you get a dopamine release. Dopamine release is what keeps you going throughout the day. So if you've ever had a day where you started out kind of slow, kind of sluggish, and you kind of look around your house or your room and there's all you see is things to do, that's how that running list starts in your head. And you're just like, oh, let's say you went to bed and you didn't do dishes, so you got dishes. And that makes it hard to make breakfast. Or if you've got laundry sitting there, or if you didn't tidy up your living room, or your kid made a mess with a bunch of arts and crafts or toys, and you're just seeing all these things to do, and then you're like, shit, I haven't done my taxes, or oh no, I need to still go to the grocery store, and then you're like, what am I going to make for dinner? I have to cook, but I have to cook in this dirty kitchen. I can't do this. And it's just like all of this snowballs into the things you got to do. And then you're like, when am I going to have time? I got to take the kids here, and I got to do this, and I have to work, and I've got that presentation I have to finish, and I have that thing I have to write up, and I've got clients to get back to, and I've got emails to check, and I've got phone calls to make, and you're like, ah, and it's like, shut down. One thing at a time. Get your priorities straight. And when it comes to the mornings, If you wake up and you're seeing that kind of mess stuff, put the emails aside, put the work aside, put everything else aside. Don't make breakfast, don't do anything else until you've cleaned up your environment. This is very important because when you have a clear space to look at and to work in, this releases that trapped life force that is weighing you down. When you see messes, your body feels it. Everything you see reflects into your body. If you've never read the book, The Hidden Messages in Water by Masaru Emoto, it is crucial that you do. He demonstrates with these experiments of water crystals that when they are shown different pictures, they create different water crystals. When they are looking at something terrible or ugly or catastrophic, it shows hard lumps, disorganization. When it is shown something beautiful, something organized, something in nature, they reorganize themselves into these beautiful crystals that look like snowflakes, they look like diamonds, they look like flowers. It's amazing. You are water. You are made of water. I will say this over and over again. You are water. So what you look at literally reflects into your body on a cellular level. You become those crystals reflecting of what you see. So if your environment is a mess, that is how you're going to feel internally, a mess. So take the time to pick one area of your house, one little piece. If you just want to do a general tidy up to feel a little bit better, do that. If you need to do deep cleaning, start in little corners at a time. And this comes back down again to the one thing. If you do one cupboard, you get that dopamine release. If you do one little tabletop, dopamine release. If you do one drawer, organize your clothing all nice and neat, all rolled up so you can see everything in the drawer. Ooh, dopamine release. One thing. And every time you do one thing till its completion, you get that dopamine hit. Releases the trapped life force particles that are tied up in these undone things. And you know how you say like, oh, it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulder. That's not real. That is totally real. The weight being lifted, that is the life force particles being freed. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling freed. So the one magical thing when you do it to completion is the most important thing to remember when you are feeling bogged down, when you are feeling heavy, when you were feeling stressed, when you were feeling disorganized. Take a minute to burn that to-do list. If you've got a running to-do list, get real with yourself right now. Like really, really get real. I've had to get real with myself about certain things and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I've got all these projects and it's like, what do I really want to do? What do I really, really want to accomplish? And what do I need to do to get there? Those are the true things. If there's something on your list that you're like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm totally going to do it. Just fucking do it already. Do it already. If it's been there for a week, a month, a year, do it now, like today, or get rid of it. You can't leave things on your list for that amount of time. You will feel tired and sluggish and you'll just be moving through life like this. Oh, I will do it. And then you go to do it and then you're like, I'm too scared to do it. Okay, fine. If you're too scared to do it, you're too scared to do it. Just don't do it. Get it off your list. Who cares? Either do it or don't, but get it off your list, either by checking it off that it's done or checking it off that it doesn't fucking matter and you're never going to do it because you don't want to do it. And every time you think about doing it, you get scared and you don't feel like doing it. And then that traps more life force particles. So hear me now. Do it or fucking don't. Just get it off your list. Okay? Good. Awesome. So when it comes to time management with each of your things, this is also very important so that you can see how much time you're allotting to each thing that you're doing. If you're thinking to yourself that it takes a longer amount of time to do something than it does, that also creates a stress. That can also feel stressful in your day. If you have one appointment in the middle of the day, you can feel like, oh, my day's a write-off. I can't do anything in the morning. And I don't know if I'm going to have any time to do it in the evening because then I have to like rush to this or rush to that. Get real with yourself. Like I used to get a bit tied up, I guess you could say, when I had an appointment at a certain time of day. But when I really broke it down and I looked at how much time it was going to take to get ready for the thing, 15 minutes. How long it was going to take to drive to the thing, 30 minutes tops. Most of the time it's between 15 and 25 minutes, but 30 minutes to give yourself that leeway of extra time in case there's traffic, whatever. How long would it take to do the thing? 1 hour maximum. Most appointments are like 15 to 45 minutes, but you give yourself an hour just in case. And then how much time does it take to get home from the thing? If you have to stop and do a couple errands on the way home, maybe it takes 45 minutes to get home. So what is that? 45, 15, 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours total. If you stop to give yourself like a snack or drink some water, it can take 3 hours round trip for the entire thing, giving yourself extra time for everything. 3 hours in your entire day, your entire 14 or 16-hour day, whatever day you're kind of functioning on. I'm running on 16-hour days, so if that's what you're doing, you've got 16 hours, 15, 14, 13. 13 hours in your entire day that you are writing off because you've got that one thing that's weighing on you and that's all you can think about, and you're piling it up against all the other running to-do list things that you have, and you're like, I can't possibly do anything else. And it's like, clear your schedule. You have that one thing to do. What else do you want to put in around it? Pick specific things and also give them specific time frames to do them. Laundry to do, write down exactly how much time you want to spend doing that. Get real about how long it takes. Laundry basically watches itself. It's a machine. You put it in, you get it done. Put it in the dryer, it's done. You fold it, you put it away. It takes no time. You can even relax and meditate while it does the thing. You can even relax and meditate while you fold it. So get real about how much time it takes. Write things down. Bring it down to one thing. Close all those programs running in your mind. Get rid of the running to-do list. Give yourself specific things to do each day. When they are done to completion, you get that dopamine release. Embrace that. That is getting the ball rolling. Give yourself another specific thing to do. And if you are feeling really bogged down, always do your environment first. Clean up your environment first because it reflects into your body, because you are water, and water crystals form beautifully when you are looking at a nice environment. Take care of your space because that takes care of you internally. And I'll see you on the next video.